All right, y'all.
Oh, it's a video. That's even weirder.
Big Al doesn't want to be a part
Big
of
Al
the
doesn't want no
podcast.
part of it. She's too scared. I don't blame her. You know, the shit gets kind of crazy on the Beam podcast.
On the whole
you
Where's
know?
the Beam podcast. Unless you stand in the very middle, you're very liable to not be on it.
I don't even know if you got in.
I don't know if I did either. I think so.
How does it look? Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Why would you ask me how it looks and then not want me to touch it
Well,
if it's
you
fucked
just-
up?
No, just look at it.
No, just have her
Through the
adjust
I was
it.
gonna
Just
tilt
have
it
her
because it's.
adjust it. We're getting too much double chin.
You're getting too much
No,
table.
you're way too close.
No, I promise I'm not.
Too much table, not enough alcohol.
Here you go.
How do we look?
Beautiful. No, you just like looked at it to fix yourself, but you can't see yourself in it.
You got any questions to ask Alicia?
Like, are we doing like a Q&A?
Alicia's
Yeah, let's
segment Q&A with
let's
the
interview.
boys.
We're gonna interview Alicia real quick.
Oh,
Wait, that could be fun.
She hasn't been on the podcast yet.
so Alicia, how was PCB?
It was a
Oh,
really
yeah,
good time. I brought out Rumpleman's Big Al. She hasn't been out in a while. She was in retirement.
How many people did you make want
Kind
to
of
kill
let the tiger out of the
themselves?
cage there.
If I had to guess, probably only the 4 people I went with. Does that sound like an accurate number?
Yeah. So what was going on with Leslie? I saw she was like putting that dude on her story and shit.
That was the night that I
Was she
decided.
getting crazy or what?
I don't know. That was the night I decided to sleep instead of go out with them.
Oh my god! I just ripped ass so bad. Oh yeah, there you go,
Don't look at me next.
bro. Where's the
Beam.
gas?
All right, chat, edit that one out. So, you got any questions to ask us for the podcast?
How was Eureka? Did you really hold it down while I was gone?
We can't already.
You know,
we already talked about this.
I
On
think
the last
I
pod.
think I just did I think I was just on a really bad bender all week. I did, however, see your car in the Port Richards parking lot
For a whole week.
Every day for a whole week.
It's not like it's out of place. It's either there or JP.
Well, that's why we thought you were there.
No, but yeah,
Oh,
kind
like
of
every
breaks
time
you
you
down
pulled up?
inside. Yeah, I'm like, oh, Alicia's here. Oh wait, no.
Everybody got so excited.
No, I was thinking the opposite. I
Yeah,
was like,
you-
fuck,
yeah.
let's go to JP since Alicia's there.
And then you're like, wait, no, she's.
oh
in
wait,
Florida.
she's in Florida. Let's go to Port Richards.
You should have robbed me. That would have been really funny.
Easy.
I have a rental car right now.
So what are you? So you're bartending right now. How did that come about?
Caitlin and Maddie both texted me and said, "Do you want to bartend tonight? Make a guest appearance?" And I said, "Sure."
Look at that. She's making a bartending guest
Appearance
appearance.
and a podcast.
And a podcast
It's my
appearance.
night. It's
She's
my
getting a
night. It's my
2-in-1.
lucky night.
Some might call that the old twofer.
The twofer.
Double whammy.
How about the Blues?
The old DP.
How about the
dog.
Blues?
Oh yeah.
12 and 2 since the break.
And let's
Headed
see.
for a playoff run.
What? So we play Montreal, right?
Jamie,
Tomorrow,
pull this one
and
up.
then we play the Preds again, and then we play the Avs. We're gonna lose to the Avs.
Don't say it. It doesn't matter. I'm
I
pretty sure it
mean-
don't even fucking really matter.
Well, 'cause we clinched the wild card, right?
Yeah. We're making
But
the
we can
playoffs.
still clinch. We can still clinch the playoffs.
We can clinch like regular playoffs, not the wild card?
Yeah, if we win.
No way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. If I can look it up. This is why we need Jamie right now.
Monday should just be our
I thought that
recording
was
days.
Alan.
Who?
Because I thought that box was a
Still
skateboard.
might
Is that
be Alan.
not Alan?
That might be Alan.
I thought
That's
that
just,
box was a skateboard.
What's in his other hand? How's I I don't know what I can ask legally.
What are we talking about?
Legally on this.
Are we talking about our love lives now?
How
Is that
the
what
fuck
you were
did
gonna
you know
ask?
what I was just gonna... Well, alright, dude. Jamie, pull up how Christian can read my mind.
Yeah, sometimes I think we were born from the same womb. Kind of attached, but just 4 years apart.
Kind of. Just
And
a
not
little
the
bit
same
true.
mom.
Yeah.
Poor dad.
I don't know.
How the fuck did you know I was gonna say that?
I'm starting to think we came from the same nutsack somewhere.
Jesus' nutsack. The holy nut. We are the holy nut. Why are we in a fucking
Perfect
triangle right now?
Who is that?
Well, it's not.
Oh no, but he looks like he needs his fucking his privilege check.
What did the triangle mean? What was that
He's
about?
looking at the lights.
Oh.
The Bermuda. Oh, dude, we can show chat.
And then we're gonna have to reset it up.
The Murda. No, Alicia, come back real quick. You gotta set it back up.
She's just here to make our drinks and
Yeah.
she's kind
Thank
of like
you,
our
slave.
Jamie right now.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Flash your tits in the camera too.
I knew you were gonna ask that at some point. I knew you were gonna ask that.
I didn't
Publicity.
say it. I didn't say it.
Comedy.
There you go. Looking great, guys.
Now leave us alone.
Just go sling you some more drinks.
Yeah. Hey, keep them coming. We
Actually,
need one every 5
yeah,
minutes
I probably
till
will chug this
one of
beer
us
pretty
blacks the
fast here.
fuck out.
Oh, you want me to like bring it out to you?
Every 5
I mean,
minutes.
I could walk in if you really want me to.
I mean, we are recording a podcast.
Okay, but if you somehow make money off this, I want like
We won't.
I want you to pay for my tabs.
I'll give you a nice tip. How about that?
We'll call it even. Alright, now she's fucking gone. What should we talk about?
Yeah. So
That's something
I don't know. I've been talking to. Well, you were asking about my love life.
I didn't ask that. Chat knows I didn't say nothing. I'll go too.
Well, I mean, okay, all right, I'll go. Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, so
Hopefully this faggot.
I've been
doesn't
talking
come
to a
outside.
few people. You know, nothing too serious. Just
Don't name names in this situation.
no,
'cause I'm not editing.
No,
these
I know.
podcasts.
Just feeling it out, you know. I recently had a situation with one girl where her ex texted me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was really fucking weird. So I'm kind of in the, I'm kind of in the shit on that one. I don't know what's
Wow.
gonna happen with that.
I can't believe you're telling me this.
Yeah, I already told you, but we need to get Knox out here, bro.
That's what I
Let's
said.
get Knox out here.
Should I take the camera?
No,
with me?
no.
All right, chat. I'm gonna go get Knox.
No, he's not gonna come out.
No way.
Just let it be. Just let it be.
He'll come if
Just
it's
let it
meant
be.
to be.
No, we'll have him. We'll have him be a
guest
guest
star.
on a different
Yeah.
one. On a different one. Just not tonight.
We're gonna have like 30
We're gonna have to do
videos.
that after a Stovall sometime.
Or at Stovall's outside. When we have no internet connection, we'd all just be dialed into the podcast. Dude, can I hit that? I've been looking for that for a second. It's on 0.
We should fucking full Joe Rogan get smelling salts on this podcast and just dip into that shit. It's legal.
Comedy. Guest
Did
star.
you see that? When we were talking about blow, and I said, yeah, sometimes I think you forget that cocaine's completely illegal.
Illegal.
And that the one cook dude looks up at me from the soda machine. He was like, like you could tell I triggered him, bro.
He's the cleaner. What?
Also need one.
She's like our Heidi, bro.
Thank you so much.
She's
Thank
Heidi.
you so much.
She's Heidi.
Thank you.
No.
Now I have 2 beers, so this one's
Maybe
got to
in
go
like
down the
10
hatch.
minutes.
You said you were
5
gonna,
minutes,
you said you were
10
gonna
minutes.
finish it fast.
Yeah,
5
and then I
minutes, 10
forgot
minutes,
about it.
Heidi.
I got to talking.
I don't know who Heidi is.
Who's that?
What?
Oh, it's Kayla.
I don't know who that is.
It's Braden Gross's boyfriend or girlfriend. Used to be Zane Teely's girlfriend. Chat. Oh, fuck.
Was that the last one he dated? The
That
one
was
he
like his
just broke up?
long-term one.
Oh, okay. The one that he
No,
just
not-
broke up
no,
with?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Not the one at Hidden Valley.
Okay.
I forgot you know who Zane is. Dude, we need to get another guest on this podcast.
Yeah, where did I see Zane? Was I up
Oh,
here?
that's a plumber.
Was I
that's
up
working
here
with Logan.
Was it? Why did I Friday? Yeah, we're just fucking around, you know. No, you're good, dude. What's your name again? I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names. I met you the other night.
In front of the camera?
We'll edit that out.
Hey, this is one of the unedited ones, by the way. Speak freely, though.
Jessica?
Justin, middle, last name, and social security, please.
That's my name, but it's usually on my shirt, you know?
Who's that? Logan. I guess they fixed a plumbing issue.
I don't know if Logan was fixing it. Probably not. He'll be back in 30 minutes fixing it again.
He had a buddy this time. That's their van.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if they went all the way down to the hall and picked it up.
No, I think Logan drives it home.
He's got the fucking...
The cleaner router
This-
that we did the other
Yeah, the
night.
router.
I think that would
No, he's a cool dude, actually. I was sitting here, what was that? See, all my days are blurring together up here, but I was sitting up here talking to him for like an hour one day. He's pretty cool.
The same, bro. Fuck, dude. What's something we could talk about?
Yeah, I don't know. This one's looking like it's not going.
I don't know, dude. It's been cooking so far. And we got video, and it's close up.
We need like topics. We need topics. But also, it's like you need people to feed off of. Like when we had when Connor and Colin were on there, like they were just being lame as fuck. So you can't really like feed off their energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who would have thought we'd be sitting here drinking right now? What about, what we could talk about is how we really met was at Will Silvernell's party. Oh fuck, probably shouldn't have dropped his name.
Well, no, we met at Poor Richard's still.
Well, yeah,
That
I
was
knew
when
who
was
you
working up
were,
still.
but like when we first actually talked and hung out,
Yeah, so I remember that.
I was a baby, bro.
Yeah,
I was like
man.
16, 17.
I think I was 21.
Remember when
22.
the cops pulled up?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Yeah, so that was... Yeah, what were we doing? I was supposed to be chaperoning that shit.
I was with Jake
It
Schumacher.
was me and Kevin.
I need to stop saying names. God
Oh,
damn
yeah,
it, dude.
shit.
Well, he'll understand.
It was me and Big and Tall. You know, 'cause he shops at the Big and Tall store, you know what I'm saying? So I just call him Big and Tall nowadays.
Well, dude, we were at Jiggy's house before, and they're all like, oh, I'm not going. And I'm like, Jiggy, I want to go. He's like, I want to go. I had to tell because I was in this relationship at the time, and I had to tell her that I was going to bed or some shit. And then somehow she found out I was there. Found out I was like hanging out with this girl the whole entire night, which I wasn't. And all this shit. And I didn't have my phone because I left my phone.
So were you or were you not
What?
hanging out with another girl?
No, dude, it was just a video of her hitting my vape. That's all that was. It was like 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, see, because I was supposed to be chaperoning that shit.
Well, then the cops showed
I showed up. I just started drinking.
We were playing Pong.
Somebody asked me to play Pong. It was Carson.
It was me.
It was... Okay, yeah, but it was you guys, and it was...
It was all my buddies.
Yeah, because they were all... Because I remember... I knew them all because I was their coach in the football thing.
Oh, yeah, I was with Carson, Katz, and Trent and all of them,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
it was me, Jake, and all of them.
Yeah. And I remember
dude.
you showed up and you just looked at me with puppy eyes. You're like,
Can I have a beer?
Can I get one of your beers? I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. And then 5 minutes later, you're like, can I get another beer?
And then we were instantly friends after that.
No, because we didn't really.
No, till like 3
We didn't
years
really
after,
get close.
till you came back.
It was
No,
when,
because right before you left for Oklahoma, we became friends. And remember, it was just me and you at your house,
Well,
and I
that's 'cause we
signed your
became-
going away thing.
we became friends because.
Reese left.
Yeah, well, that was when Reese was starting to invite you to shit.
Yeah.
And I was always with Reese, so I remember, well, it was
Well, I was friends with Jackson before I was friends with you, wasn't I?
that was my birthday night, wasn't it? When we all went up to Bobby's place.
And I didn't get let in.
You Ubered up there.
And my fake got taken.
Yeah, and so did,
So did JoJo.
JoJo's.
One of them.
and Alex, I think.
Yeah. Well, they got
They
it
all,
taken
like,
after me.
They all won after. I'm like, you guys are stupid. Why? Like,
You saw
get out of
mine get
line.
taken.
Yeah.
Well, I waited outside waiting for you guys because I got there before you guys did.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'll just Uber home. I'm not ruining your fucking birthday. You're like, no, we'll just go back to Poor Richards or something.
And we did, and we all just sat in Poor Richards and got fucked up, and then went back to my house, I think, eventually.
That was the first
Was that
time.
my 23rd? Yeah, I think that was my 23rd.
I was probably 18, 17.
Yeah, so my 23rd.
But then I became really good friends with Jackson whenever Reese left. And then whenever you came back from Texas, we became good friends. We started hanging out just me and you
Yeah.
and Jackson. But Reese really started it all.
Yeah.
Poor Richard started it all, really.
Yeah.
Technically, Mitchell Powell's the reason I started working at Poor Richards. So Mitchell started it all.
Well, I thought you started working there because of fucking Brandon.
Mm-mm. I didn't know who Brandon was until I came back from college.
Really? I remember when I found
met
that out.
Brandon-
I remember when I found that out. I was
I
like,
found out at Port Richards
I was
because
like-
Brandon got all fucked up.
your
Oh,
brother-in-law.
dude, I can't talk about this on the pod.
I was like, your brother-in-law is fucking
Is it?
Brandon Gross. You're like, yeah, dude. I'm like, what?
What the fuck is that?
Who knows?
That's
Looks like-
Avery.
Who's that?
Talk about it later.
So we gotta turn the pot off?
No, not yet.
No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. No names.
No
No,
names,
names.
no
No names.
names.
But what's the story there? So, chat. We just had.
If I explain the story, chat's gonna know.
All right. Well, let's hear it.
Well, only certain chats. will know.
Apparently, chat already knows.
The chick Connor brought back when the other chick got mad at your house.
No way that was her.
And I've been texting her. And it's my employment officer's ex-stepdaughter.
Your employment officer.
Boss.
No, yeah. Which one? Here or the other one?
The other one.
What?
Long story, dude. Not podcast.
All right. I guess we'll just let that one go.
Oh, fuck. A pussy. In a Subaru?
It was a little souped up Subaru. Chat. That guy was a fag.
Chat, I can see his clip from here.
Oh shit.
Oh, my other whiskey's coming. Where is one? Good girl.
I don't know how long it's running. I got kind of distracted there.
No, you're
It was
fine.
perfect timing, actually. Thank you.
Is that one empty?
Thank
What was
you.
that about?
Oh,
What?
and they left already?
I don't know. They walked in there. I think they wanted to play pool.
Oh,
And there's pool leagues, so they couldn't.
that's not her.
Is
Is
that-
that too? Yeah, no, that's not. They look like lesbians.
One of them's fat.
Oh my god, first of all, I
That's
think that's like a
full.
mom and daughter.
No, not a chance. No way.
Chat.
I don't believe that.
Check the tapes. Ew, dude, I just ripped ass again. It smells.
Yeah, so let's talk about, because we never talked about how we almost fought on Saturday.
Well, I guess we could talk about that on the pod. Well. You start.
Where do I start?
Because I was just defending you, so this isn't my story.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, the one girl, it was her ex-boyfriend showed up.
We gotta be PG on this podcast because I'm not editing it, I'm just uploading it.
Yeah, well, that's
So
what
if
I'm
you
trying-
slip up, it's on you.
Oh, fuck. Her ex-boyfriend showed up. What did he say? He went up to the bartender.
Well, no, he
And said-
noticed we were
and-
looking at him. He knew what the fuck was
So he
going
went up
on.
to the bartender and said,
No, the owner.
the owner,
He was also the bartender.
and said, Christian and CJ are trying to fight me or something.
Yeah, he knew my name.
Which at the time he
No, the
wasn't
dude
wrong.
I was talking to knew my name but didn't know who I was. He was like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "CJ." He's like, "Oh, okay. Who's Christian?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" Dude, I told you, whenever it's me and you, it's never just CJ or just Christian. It's always CJ and Christian.
No, because they know. You know, we're like fucking...
Like,
We're like the Milk Boys,
Brooks
bro.
and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn.
We're
You
like
know,
fucking,
cocaine and waffles.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What the fuck am I trying to... Who drives the General Lee?
General Lee.
I'm drunk, dude. General Lee. The two cousins. Daisy Duke, Bo Duke, and
Oh, Dukes of Hazzard?
Dukes of Hazzard. We're like the Dukes of Hazzard. Bo Duke and who? Daisy Duke.
Yeah, yeah.
Daisy Duke's a girl, the hot one. Who's the other one? Bo and who? Jamie.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Continue your story while you Jamie it up.
So
Purple
yeah, well,
sheep.
Bo and Luke, dude.
Luke Duke.
So yeah, I mean, what? So he told the owner, he said, CJ and Christian are trying to fight me, which he wasn't.
Keep an eye out for them.
He wasn't wrong at the time.
No, we were going to. Oh, this might be good content.
Y'all leaving?
Yeah. Go home and eat dinner at a decent time, bro.
Take it easy, brother.
Love you,
guys
friends.
Be
Be
careful.
safe.
Love you too, man. Fellas.
Be safe, brother.
See you guys.
Be safe, Rooster. Love you, brother.
Take it easy, Rooster.
Be safe.
Sing it.
State patrol guy was here earlier.
Again?
Was,
Marked up on there.
Dude, they're on our
did he come in here?
Yeah, when I came in here,
Were you here the other night when he came up here?
No.
Well,
What
and
was
then he
that?
went.
Was
He
that
was at
Friday night,
Twisted
I think?
Pixels the other night too.
And he walked up around here. He went up them steps.
Well, no, Friday
It's
night.
about a stalker,
Friday night
dude.
Friday night he was up here looking for. I guess there was somebody who crashed down here on the highway, and it was two buddies, and they were both blaming They both said each other were driving, so they were trying to get a statement, and they were trying to get camera footage
Don't
from
forget
up
about
here.
the con.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Oh. Well, someone
Yeah.
went up to Twisted Pixels on Saturday talking about a stalker and like put this dude in handcuffs and then let him go. It was wild. There's been cops
And
in every
apparently-
bar I've been to the past 4 days.
How can they do that without a warrant or fucking...
Well, I guess that's why he let him go. I don't know. He went in there and he asked to talk to the guy, and the guy went out with him. You know.
I
But-
didn't think they could come on private.
He's like, I'm looking for a Chris with a beard. And Chelsea's boyfriend's like, I'm Chris, but I don't got a fucking beard.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Well, then I think he was like looking around and he saw the guy at the pool table. He was like, "Oh, never mind,
Come
I see him."
outside.
And,
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
come outside with me. Put
Yeah.
him in handcuffs and let him go.
And then the guy came back in the bar
Yeah,
and
and then
started
he was
drinking
just started
again.
drinking again.
Ratted on everybody.
He's like, I wasn't the one touching people.
Later,
All right,
See
take it
you,
easy,
brother.
fellas. Yeah, that was. Oh, yeah, man. We could talk about that too. Fuck.
I think we just did. Go back to the fucking. What were we
Oh,
talking
well, I
about?
mean, well, because he said me and you were trying to fight him, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and he wasn't really wrong. I mean, at the
We
point,
weren't trying to fight. We were just ready.
I was pretty fired up. Yeah, I mean, I remember asking Chris at one point, I'm like, hey, you want to brawl with me? And he said, do I want to brawl with? Like, he thought I was saying, like, you want to fight me?
I was right there. Remember?
And I was like, no, like, I need you to fight with me, like,
Yeah.
by my side, you know? And he said, yeah, shit, dude, I'll go.
The whole bar would have had us.
Oh, yeah. That would have been, I don't know, that would have been a good,
Well, you
'cause
know, he was staring at.
a lot
They
of-
had like 6 of them.
a lot of his
motherfuckers.
friends were there, too.
I was ready, bro. I was
A
so
lot of
Well,
his
then,
friends were
so-
there, too.
That dude's buddy comes up to me, and is like, he's like, I hear you're trying to fight at the bar. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, oh, my buddy told me you're trying to fight up at the bar. Like, nah, man, I just know what's going down, and I'm not gonna start a fight.
Yeah. Which
But if
I-
it happens, I'm definitely fighting.
Which I've never really...
He's like, I respect that.
I've never really had a conversation with that dude. I always kind of thought he was a douchebag, but then he came up and talked to me, and I was like, oh, you know.
Because I told him to.
Yeah.
But he's like,
And that's what he told me. He's like, are you trying to start? I'm like, no, dude. I'm like, but obviously it's her
We're
party.
ready.
It's her party
Yeah.
up here, and he just fucking shows up. I mean, he had to know that was going on, you know.
oh, definitely.
But he had 6 or 7 friends with him. So it would have been, you know, me, you. I bet Chris would have been there with us.
Which isn't much.
Jeff was sitting there.
No, Jeff left. Remember he got in a fight with the DJ?
Oh yeah.
Jeff and Gregory got into it.
Yeah, he called him the N-word.
Oh, fuck. You're gonna have to
Damn
clip
it.
that one out.
Damn it.
No, they won't listen that far, hopefully.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
Alright, no more of that.
But I remember because Jeff was already fucked up.
He was watching for us.
Because
He was watching Stan.
when douchebag came in and was
Yeah, but you mentioned my...
trying to sit there, and then he was just standing at the door waiting for something to happen, you know. He was acting like a bouncer. You remember that?
No, yes, that's what I just said.
Because I remember going up to him, I was like, hey,
Well, that's whenever
shit
he
pops
told
up-
me that
I
he
said it.
told the bartenders that we were trying to fight him.
and I told him, I said, hey, if shit pops off, I want your help, but that motherfucker's
It's
mine. I
mine.
said, do not lay a hand on that motherfucker, because I'm taking
Well,
his
I
ass."
wanted that dude in like that sweater vest. The little gray shit. Little faggot looking faggot.
Sweater vest. No, I don't remember a guy in a sweater vest, but
I don't know what a sweater vest means, but it was
Do you
a
know
fucking like...
what?
It wasn't a jacket, but it wasn't a sweatshirt. It was a fuzzy jacket. That
You
was
know what a-
gray.
so it was like a sweater.
Vest.
No, vests don't have sleeves. They don't have sleeves. Did this so-called vest have sleeves?
Might have had
It might have had sleeves. So he was wearing a sweater, is what you're
So he
telling
was
me.
wearing just a normal
He
pullover.
might have been wearing a sweater. And it was gray. But
I don't remember that
besides
guy.
that
I just
point-
remember.
he came up to me and I go, we're not gonna start nothing. But if that motherfucker keeps looking at us the way he's looking at us, I might start something.
Well, and that's what he was cool. He said, "Well, yeah, I'm trying to talk him down too."
yeah,
you know.
exactly. And that's when I was like, I think me and you should come over here and talk to my buddy, and I think
But,
we're
you
gonna
know,
have a good night.
I think he was also scared because he knew he would.
Oh, he was scared.
He knew
He
they
wouldn't
would've
have came
got
up
their
and
shit-
talked to me
knew
if
they
he
would've
wasn't
got their shit kicked in.
If he
you know?
wasn't scared, he would have just started the fight. Because it was about to go down. That motherfucker was staring at us the whole time.
But we had a whole party. You know, we had a lot of guys there. Who
Not really, bro. That would have hopped in?
I think so.
We had about 4 that would have hopped in. The others would have watched.
I don't know. I feel like Chelsea was drunk enough that she would have.
Yeah, but that's
Chelsea
not
would have
helping nothing.
in.
Then we're going to see Chelsea get rocked and we're going to get more pissed off. Then we're going to start shooting. Chat, don't clip that one.
I want to know how much footage you actually get for sitting out here for an hour.
Oh, we're not editing this one. This is unfiltered.
You just said clip that like 4 times.
I said don't clip that.
Oh.
As long as they don't clip it, it's not a problem.
Yeah, but they're still watching it.
I'm uploading this no matter what. I told you, if you fuck up, it's on you.
No.
No, we're uploading this one today. The chat needs it. It's gonna be a nice short one. We were pretty reserved on this one.
Yeah.
The only thing we fucked up on a couple things is saying names, and the only reason we'd have to delete it is if someone says something to us. And then we just delete it. It's like it never happened.
That makes total sense.
We're not famous enough for it to get clipped and
No, but that's
posted
the
all
problem.
over
That's the
internet.
problem. Is the only people who are gonna see it are the people in this town who know the people we're naming.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
but it's
saying?
gonna be
That's the issue, actually.
That's actually gonna be fucking hilarious till someone gets mad about it. You know? And then someone gets mad about it, we delete it and post another one. And then someone's gonna get mad about that one, we delete it, post another one. Pretty soon we're gonna get a lot of views. It's a tactic. Chat, don't clip that because that's mine.
I think I could use a Airhead Extreme shot right now.
I could use any shot right now.
Just kidding. What? What'd you say?
I could use
Hey, can
any
you
shot
check
right
how
now.
long it's been recording?
Not that
Heidi.
long. Probably like 30 minutes.
Who's Heidi?
I feel like that'd be a good
You're
upload.
32 minutes and.
I feel like that's perfect. People would actually watch that whole thing.
Yeah,
you
you think?
listening?
Should we tab out?
I
You're
don't
at
know.
32 minutes
I feel
and
like it
17
wasn't that
seconds.
funny. We'll have to re-listen to it, but
No, we're just gonna upload it. I told you that. I'm fucked up, dude. Oh no, I think we should finish off with one more story.
what would that be?
What's a night we could talk about that has never seen the light of day? Probably for a reason.
You know, I'd say a lot of them, but at the same time,
I feel like
I don't think we remember half of them.
At least the things that can't be said on the podcast, we don't remember. What's a good one that's happened semi-soon? We could talk about... What did we do last weekend? I literally have no idea.
Oh, we went fishing. No, that was 2 weeks ago.
What did we do? Oh, Saturday. Saturday I went fishing. And then I came back and we went out.
We were already out. You showed up wherever we were later. Or no, that was Sunday. That was Sunday.
No,
You didn't come back till Sunday, right?
No, I came back Saturday at like 3. Oh, it was Kim's party. Kim Morton's party.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, because I was really drunk by then.
Connor Patrick fucking walked home.
I was really drunk by then. Let's see. I remember playing Rattlenbog. You know that? It's that drinking game where you play that song with a...
Oh yeah, I was there, dude. I was fucking so trash, dude. That was fucked up. I really don't remember a lot of that now. I remember me and Tony slept in the fucking same bedroom.
I remember you like fell over on Riley or something. You like...
No, Connor fell on me and pushed me into Riley, and you got mad at me. And I was like,
Yeah,
you
'cause
motherfucker.
I was already pretty fired
You're
up.
mad at me for no fucking reason.
Well, I was already pretty fired up.
Yeah. I was like, did you not see Connor just
And then I
drunkenly
remember-
trip over the fire and run into me?
I remember Braden's friend calling me a DJ, and I was like, fuck you, you little pussy-ass bitch. And I was like, all right, Riley, we're leaving.
Dude, I was like, well, then I went and tried to play
Speaking
Cam.
of which, I want to call him out. He called us out saying he could outdrink us the other day. How old was that kid? 19?
What was his name?
I don't know. We don't gotta
He
say
was
his
19.
name, but
He
he knows.
But fuck
He
that
knows.
fake.
he
Yeah,
knows
hey,
who
if you're
he is.
listening to the pod, bro, hit us up. You know where to find us.
He said he could outdrink us, man.
Never.
So I remember I told him, I said, how old are you? He said, 19. I said, yeah, dude. I've been doing this for 5-6 more years than you.
I'll
buddy.
outdrink you with my
fucking-
left pinky toe, buddy.
I'll outdrink you taking fucking straight shots up my ass, man. If I'm being honest.
Oh, dude, them enemas go crazy, bro.
Oh, dude. I remember.
Whoa, what are you about to say?
Fuck, this was a graduation party. This was a kid I went to high school with.
Did
He
it
was on
hit
the
him?
No, he was on the football team with me. And it was at a graduation party, and I remember I was all fucked up. But this dude was taking tequila shots through his eyeballs. I swear, like he was opening his eyes and just throwing tequila. I was like, dude, I don't even think you can get drunk like that. I'm
Is
like,
this for the script, or
I'm like,
is that real?
no, that's real. I'm serious, dude. I'm like, I think you're just.
That has to burn so
I think
bad.
you're. Oh yeah, his eyes were bloodshot all fucking. I'm
It's
like,
hurting my eyes
I'm
right
like,
now.
I think you're just throwing alcohol in your eyes for no goddamn reason.
That's just stupid. That's like Supreme Patty shit.
Yeah, what was? What were people
You're gonna
doing?
name drop 'em?
No, what were
Oh.
people doing for a
Lemons.
while? Oh no, they were ripping the tequila shot, then snorting the salt and fucking
Squirting
squeezing
the
the
lemons
juice
in their eyes.
Yeah, but no, I swear, this dude was just straight fucking. Or no, it wasn't tequila, it was vodka, and he was splashing vodka in his
I
eyes.
think tequila would be worse, but vodka's still crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, that same night, we had a big old bottle of cherries, and it was vodka-soaked cherries. And I ate like 60 of
Like
them
them
motherfuckers.
pickles?
And I remember I woke up, because this was like
Hey,
before,
chat, let us know if we uploaded that pickle episode yet with the pickle
this was before...
moonshine shit.
This was before, yeah, it was exactly like those pickles, but they were just sitting in vodka, and they were cherries. And this was before I was like, I was just going buck wild. I was like,
Me? Right
yeah,
now?
yeah. But like, no, but like you, like 3 years ago, like when you were 19,
Yeah.
like. And I remember I woke up, and this dude's like, I woke up on the couch and I went upstairs. And this dude, who I went to high school, really cool fucking dude actually. I was friends with him all through high school. He's like, hey man, was that you that puked in my living room? I go, what? He goes, yeah, go take a look. I go around, all white carpet, just a pile of fucking red cherries in the fucking. I go, oh yeah, that was me, buddy. So I sat there, dude. I was hungover as fuck, scrubbing this kid's carpet for like an hour because I felt so bad. I'm like, yeah, dude, get me like a couple rags and a bucket of water. I was like, I'll clean this up right now.
I
And
feel like we
did.
could write stand-up just with real stories. It wouldn't even be jokes. It would just be our life. Our life is a joke. Because I feel like I have a lot of stories like that I could just tell straight up and people would laugh at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why we're doing this podcast.
Right. Well, I feel like that's what a podcast is half the
Yeah.
time.
I gotta piss. Should
Who
we
was
wrap
that?
this shit up?
Is that who I thought it was?
I don't know. Let's wrap this shit up.
All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're out
On
here on
the-
JP's
on the-
patio.
On the Where's the Beam
Um,
podcast.
Shout out to our bartender Alicia. She was on here, and we had a couple more appearances that you guys didn't see, but